second heel session with Maple today. Always start recapping, so stay and walk away.
Very good. Very good. Stay. Very
See
good.
how difficult it is? That's why we always recap. Recall right into the heel. Anytime her head leaves that left leg, pressure's on, she gets a recall back. She's learning the state of mind to be in when she's walking in heel. So a little bit too excited for working. That's what she's learning right now, how to take it down a couple notches. Heel is a mentality. Think of it as being in the classroom. We don't want her acting like she's at Chuck E. Cheese when she's in the classroom. A lot of stuff happening silently here. She's getting corrected for all the jumping.
I had to get my timing right so I could get that. The little pounce she did. Good.
Yeah, she's.
I had to diminish that a little bit. I
Look
like the
at
excitement
that.
to work. I like the bonding.
Look what you end up with.
But I need to talk to her about energy.
Yeah, her energy was through the roof. So if you're her owner and you're watching this, you have to be able to correct her high energy, even if she's in the right heel position. You can't have her be too excited, jumping, nudging you, because it's gonna fall apart.
The trigger is movement.
Yeah.
So if I can start doing this, she goes into play.
Play is great in the play yard, or if you invite it, but not on the walk. We want a nice, calm walk. So it's finding that balance.
Stay. See, so it's movement.
Pull hard for her.
Stay. Okay.
Along with Josh's snap, he also clicked the e-collar.
Stay. We're rewiring the response. See?
Very
She's
shepherd-like.
catching herself. A lot of dogs will do this if they're reactive. If they haven't had somebody to have to go through, if they don't have to go through you to get to the world, meaning like you
They're
open
just dragging you around.
I know,
Yeah.
well, to some degree they do because you have to open the door, but they don't wait and say, "Can I go out?" They just, door open. What happens in their mind is door opens, out. I see dog, run. There's food, eat, right? So then here, she has to fight that. She has to wait for permission. So you see these little almost looks like she's hiccuping because she's about to get up and then she remembers, I want her to stay. So we're seeing a lot of her old associated behaviors being repatterned with our new expectation. So you're gonna see her start to go to her old ways and then be like, oh yeah, new way. Do this for a while, this becomes the new associated response, which means it becomes easy, it's natural, it's the first kind of default choice in the situation. But that takes, a few weeks of just putting them in the situation before you start to see, you just see they're past it, right? So right now we would call this being flimsy. She can do it, but it's flimsy. And it's not very strong. So if I throw in a couple variables into this environment,
It falls apart.
she's gonna, right? So what I'm slowly doing, you see we're outside now, we started in the training. What I'm slowly doing is taking it, our bond, and me giving her direction, these basic commands, and slowly building the environment to be more distracting and more intense so that I can, in the end, bring her anywhere. And if she starts to mess up, I correct her and she goes into this perfect calm state where she's either doing some type of stay or the heel or the recall. So really basic. She's either relaxing, so I can bring her to the patio, I can bring her in public, or she's walking nice, I can walk down the road. We get there, but we have to go through all this coming up. She wants to go check everything out. And then when she's with me, she wants to play. So I'm teaching her. She does play. I say no, relax. Then I say good. And you just see it happen less and less and less. And she starts to balance. And when she's in that balance, then we're really bonding. We're on the same wavelength. We're walking. I get to turn my leg. You see her coming with me. That's where things get cool. And she's going to realize she likes that because she likes one-on-one interaction. But what she's doing is unproductive. She's we're going to focus it to let her know this is the mature way to interact. Good. Okay, good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's very nice. You'll see another thing is she'll then get distracted and
Shoot forward.
and go towards the thing.
Good job. Nice session.